It is so gorgeous outside today. I'm just going to have to pull that over because the sun is in my eyes. I don't know if that's any better, but I just thought I'd come on quickly. The boys have gone out to the park because they're going to see if there's a bit of football on, because when we were younger, the football used to be on, you know, kids playing football on a park near me, and it was a park that I used to hang around in, and it was a park that my fella used to hang around on and live near, and who I used to fancy when I was younger, and he used to fancy me, and we didn't know back then, which is funny. And now little legs is going on there, so got some sage burning because I've been out in the garden in it, and I pulled a card which I did do a little mini short video on, which I'll read out. So grand rising to everybody. The sunshine is beautiful. Why would it not be after the fall of the Queen, even though we knew she fell ages ago? But if you know what I'm saying, beautiful new energies. It's feeling fantastic. Success is about the joy I feel. Now, I just wanted to read this out because a lot of people who go on about successful people, and I did put the title in, and I won't be on for long. We create our reality. Success doesn't mean people are bad. You know, people talk about money and stuff like that. Success is about the joy you feel. I'm going to read it out and then I'm going to explain that in a different way of the things I do. When you are genuinely thrilled by someone else's success, that means that you are on the track of your own. Success is not about getting it done. The measure of success in life is not the entertainment of money or the stuff. We know that. The measure of success is absolutely the amount of joy you feel. So for example, I've got to go and take these to the post office in a bit, and they are my citrine angel necklaces, which, yeah, I showed them the other day anyway, and I can't get them out of the box, so I might be able to get them out of the box because I've not wrapped this one yet. They won't go in the wrapping that I put them in before, so I've made these little tulle little wraps to put them in because they were for Christmas. So I've also done a little stamp with a deer on because someone's using them as Christmas gifts, and a little thank you note to the person it's going to, for the person who's giving it to a person. I'm just going to stick them in there. I use what I've got and I'm creative with what I do. So the little citrine angels for joy and abundance, as that's what we're talking about, they come in a box that I hand make, all about citrine gemstone in it. They come in a little bag, and if you dare say hi this morning, and if you didn't see these the other day because I did a short video on, they're infused with Reiki and they're infused with my sound bowls to the chakra. They're these little ones, little angels, don't know if you can see, citrine. And someone else, I think Kathy on here has asked for one as well, so you have to go on my Instagram. I'll put that on here after if you want to check out what I do. So someone ordered one for themselves that absolutely loves it, and ordered 2 more for Christmas presents for people. So I've got to wrap these like this. Doesn't mean they'll always come like this, I just use what I've got. But the point is, when I make things, this is just an example, like the jewellery that I make, and they've always got crystals on. It's not when someone purchases something that I've made and obviously put my time in, that's why you pay for what you get with anything that anyone puts out. And you have to invest in the stuff, you know, like the crystals and stuff. I have to buy them and then make them. I think that's what people don't understand sometimes when they talk about money. Can't see anyone saying hi. And then when the person receives it and they get back to me, like I got a little review yesterday, and I think I've still got to put that on my Instagram page, how they said they absolutely loved it, you know, because of, you know, it's been handmade and the energy put in it, and they couldn't wait to wear it at work and order some more for Christmas gifts. That gives me a lot of joy, not because I received a payment for it, and that could be in any shape or form. Hi Sue, it was the joy that people like the things that I spend my time on all the time, creating my art, whether that's jewellery, drawings or whatever. It's all art and creative work, and they've gone over the other side of the world. They've gone to America and I think it was either Australia or New Zealand. I get so much joy out of knowing that my art, my crafts, my creations, someone else has got, and they love it and they enjoy wearing it or whatever it is, or putting it on their wall. I love that feeling. That gives me so much joy. That's what it's about. So this was very relevant. Again, success is about the joy I feel. And also, if you're happy that other people are successful, this is why I say about energies that are not happy with other people and not happy with other people's success, is because they're not happy in their success. You know, that's how it goes. That's how energy flows. So I've got to do these. I've got to make another one up, but it might not go out today. But these two are going out today. And yeah, and like I said, it's so beautiful outside. And I didn't come on last night. I was going to, but then I got a bit sidetracked by watching Braveheart, because I've been meaning to rewatch it. I've not seen it for ages. Mel Gibson directed it. I forgot that, and he is a true patriot, and it was just brilliant, because, you know, we are in a fight, we are in a war. It's not that we're getting violent, but, you know, it is a spiritual war, but it is a war on the physical level as well. It's on both. And sometimes you have to stand up for what you believe in, and sometimes that means, like, William Wallace in that didn't want to really fight at the beginning, but because of what happened to his wife and this, that, and the other, he had to stand up. All the clans had to come together. I mean, history repeating itself, that's what's happening. Had to come together, and they had to fight, because that's the only way it's done with these sort of energies, entities, people from the dark side, let's say, that are all for control, all for money. And that's not the money I was just talking about when you're creating. We're talking about the high ups. These are the people that are getting arrested. These are the people that you will be seeing that. These are the people that will be no more. You know, and in that film it says a lot. And if you haven't seen it for ages, go and watch it, because it's just amazing. But I also did a card reading the other day, and I want to open the reading up a bit more, because of the things that I got on it are to do with, like, what's going on Monday. So I want to see what the cards are going to say about it. Don't want to give it away, but I will try my hardest to come on tonight when Little Legs is in bed, because it's harder when I've got him the days or the weekends I've got him, because you know what kids are like. You know, if they're going to bed at the right time and this, that and the other, then you feel a bit tired after. But hopefully they'll get a bit worn out today in the sunshine and that. And then I can come on and just open the card reading up, because I want to do it. But like I said, you create your reality. Your reality only gets messed up if you're letting people mess it up. Feels like morning for me also. It's beautiful outside, it's so sunny. And the garden, because nature gives you messages all the time. When I went out this morning, because I always like to have a cup of tea in the garden before my day starts, even, you know, I mean, I get that sort of in the morning when I walk to work, because I'm walking to work in the sun, but I get up, I need to get in the garden and have it. Oh, it's not cold, it's lovely, it's lovely. If you get in the sun, Sue, get in the sun, to get the light codes in, to get the energy, to get the, you know, I was getting the message in today. If you look at the sun, it looks like a big cell, you know, because we know it's all part of the astrology, the astrolic, I don't even know what the word is, body up there, and everything's connected, but it's like a big cell of the sun with the cells in your body. So it's going to help your cells, it's going to remove negativity from you, from your aura as well. It's going to give you light codes and energy, and it's very important to get bits of the sun. I don't mean baking yourself in it, I mean just getting, like, in the morning and in the evening, morning sun and afternoon sun. That's what I always believe anyway. So I've had my sage in the garden and my cards, and I was doing some stuff in the garden as well, but I just like to sit there, and then I'm looking at stuff in the garden, like my strawberries are still growing. I put a picture of that on my community page, and my roses, my sage, my home sage that I've got, my garden sage that I planted this year, are still growing. They're still looking lovely. And to me, that's like watering your own garden, your mindset. They're fine because I'm fine. My mind's fine. The environment around me is fine. So you reflect, as we keep saying, what gets reflected back to you is what you put out. You know, can't say this strong enough of the energy you put out. Yeah, people say that, Danny, but I don't see it like that. I think the world is a very beautiful place, and there's beautiful people in it. And hi, Kathy. I was just reading your message before. A very beautiful place, and there were loads of good people in it. It just got infiltrated, as we know, if that's the right word. So never think of it like that, because then you bring in that energy. And remember, it's what you think on and what you focus on a lot. This is why I'm constantly saying to people, it's what you focus on. Some people get it, some people don't. And it's really funny as well because people will talk about, you know, the power within you, which is very strong, and you don't need this and you don't need that. Like, people calling people out and saying you don't need crystals and you don't need sage and you don't need that, trying to get back at me. It's like, no, you don't. But I use physical things because I'm a visual learner. I like to see visual things, and it's also more of a visual thing for you to see, like you're doing something even though you're doing it, you know, of the power of what you speak and what you do. But I like burning sage, because you have a lot of, you could say, energies, you know, air energies, entities and things like that. Sage is very good for that because you have all the elements, and things come in different ways. Crystals are very powerful. I love crystals anyway, so yes, I would make jewellery with them, and yes, I would wear them and use them because they are very powerful. With your power, no, you don't need them, but I like them. That's the difference. And I know mixed with my own power, it becomes more powerful. So it's each to their own, you know. This is why the world is the way it is. Thank you, because people want to argue on everything, every label, everything you say, they want to go against it. I've said before, and many people do, it's the way you do it and what works for you. You're an individual, you have individual blueprints, fingerprints. We're individual and we do what works for us. Some people eat meat, some people don't. Some people do this, some people don't. It doesn't matter. It's what works for you in the time right now. You may move from that because we change all the time. Some things may stay because you just like them and they're still working for you. But if they're not, that's when you have to shake it off and shake it up and do something else. I've said before, if you're stuck in certain ways, because we're all stuck in habits and this, that and the other, if you're not doing your work, you will stay stuck in a cycle. And I keep saying, and people wonder why, you know, they're not moving forward, or they're not growing, or they're not making new friends, or they're not bringing new energies in, or something doesn't seem to be working. It's because you're stuck in the same old, same old. You need to look at what you're doing and think, is it this bit, is it this part, you know, and change it. So, you know, if you're not an early riser, maybe get up early and sit in the sun with a brew. It is beautiful to just sit there, especially before anyone gets up if you've got kids, because you know what they're like, especially young ones, they'll be running around, la la la. I like peace. It's like at work, there's a lot of noise at work, so I do get a bit agitated sometimes when there's noise in the house, because Finn is very loud, and then he wants his TV on and this, that and the other, and I'm always like, oh, but I have a lot of noise around me at work, and with the noise going on everywhere else as well. I like the peace. It is golden, because that's the way things come in, because you're not distracted and things by other things, and it does come through people and things anyway. So they've gone to the park. I'm like, right, I'll get these together. And Kathy, I did message you on Instagram, because I'm sending these out today when I've done them. If you're quick enough, I might be able to do yours. If not, it'll be next weekend. Next Friday, sorry, it'll be next Friday. I finish work early on a Friday and I can get to the post office. So, yeah, so just to say, get out in the sunshine, take in this beautiful energy, because it is beautiful. And I will try my hardest to come on tonight to do this reading, because when it came up, it's just very relevant for what's going on. And like I say, I know, and I put up today, that it's not that people need validations, but I know I'm on the right path, because the people I get in live chats, apart from a few, you know, someone was trying something yesterday in the live, which was funny, gets reflected back, and I can tell what is reflected back by the people in my chat. And it's not free because you're brainwashed or I do witchcraft on you. I think you've got your own free minds, because that's what people put out there, which I think is hilarious. But they really think, you know, we know there's brainwashing going on, but, you know, on every level, it's attack mode. If there's people attacking all the time, there's something there they've not looked at, you know, and that is the truth. So I just thought I'd pull a card from Work Your Light. So like I said, if you're interested in any of the crafts that I do, I will post my Instagram in the bio after this, and then you can just message me over there. And this came out. Mirror. My cards are never wrong. Higher self knows. Who or what is triggering you? There's a lot of people triggered out there. I get triggered I got a bit triggered yesterday when I put a video up of someone that constantly keeps putting videos up of me, but then I took it down after because it was just a message for them, that they can't do anything or say anything when it's not true that will affect me. And the reason I put it up really was to just try and get the message through to that person, as I have always done. They need to focus on the self, and then good things will come in. But I've just realised I can't hope that someone would realise that for themselves, and it's not actually my job. So it is what it is. You know, that if that's the cycle people want to be in, and this is a mirror, you've got to look at yourself. It's not about pointing fingers. But like I said, people could say, well, you're pointing fingers at that person. It was like, no, I was trying to point out to them what they're doing because it's up on their channel for all to see. Videos with my face on, this, that and the other. It is a bit, what is the word? It's a bit worrying, but yeah, so that's what people need to do. It's the mirror. Yeah, he's fine. He's just gone to, with my fellow, they've gone to the park that we used to play on as kids. We used to fancy each other and we didn't know at the time, to see if the football's on. Sometimes you get kids there, sorry, my hair's wet and it's drying. Kids there, you know, playing football, so they've took a ball down to go and see if the football's on. They'd probably go in the park as well. My greys are coming through again because I did dye over it, and now I'm thinking again, yes, I think I should let them come through again, maybe. It's growing quite a bit since I had my dreadlocks out. I loved my dreadlocks, but I don't know if I'd ever go back to them. But I might have to get a little haircut before Christmas because it's good to take the dead old weight off, because, you know, hair holds energy as well. So, but yeah, so it's just a mirror. You've just got to look at what it is that triggers you, and work out where you need to change things. But like I said, it's not going to stop me from coming on here or talking what I do, because people have problems with apparently people waking up and talking, and people have similar things going on, and that's why they resonate with people, you know, and that's all it is. People should be cheering from the sidelines, as I've always said, because the world is waking up. So anyone who's afraid or in fear or going against people who are waking up and talking about things is a bit concerning. In like, what energy are they in? Because people have talked in the past that they know stuff, are talking about a great awakening. That's what's happening. So what do you do? So I'm just going to do the secret language of light. I need to do some light language soon as well, but like I said, hopefully get on tonight. Letting go is the answer. We are always being tested. We are definitely being tested. Yeah, I've been saying that. We agreed to all these tests. Yeah, it's an initiation. If I let that stop me, and it's just one person really, it'd just be you. I dropped my energy, my power, and stopped doing what I love doing because somebody said something. It's a bit like Mr. T, all the arrows and everything he's had shot it in. Has he given up? No. And a bit like Bruce. Was it Bruce the whatever in... Was it Bruce? In Braveheart, he realised what was going on. And in the end, he changed. And, you know, he went forward and went for what was the right thing. So, yeah. But anyway, none of that really matters in the whole, you know, bigger picture of everything. But, yeah, we are being tested. And I've said that before, especially with what's going on now. Soul love 33. Everyone's been talking about number 33. It is a soul love. So love isn't accusing people. When people talk about unity, I think I said yesterday or on unity, we are going to unity, but we're not in proper unity at the minute because of all this fighting and people pointing fingers. It's not there on that level yet. It's getting there, but we're not there on that level yet. That's why I say when all the shit's been cleared out and we're healing, we're all healing, that's where that soul love will come in. because there's too many people still fighting, pointing fingers, confused. I don't mean YouTube shite. I don't mean YouTube drama, because that's just pathetic. I'm talking about the stuff out there, like, for example, the Queen. People on this side about her, people on that side. There's loads of this mad stuff going on. Sandra from the song. Maria. Oh, it's so painful until we love ourselves and we can realise what we are, that we are divine creators. It was all meant for us to be. And you go through the pain, you realise what you're not, and then you start. This is why I said about the contrast. You have, like, the moon and the sun are out today at the same time. It's the dark and the light, the yin and the yang. Vesica Pisces to me is when it comes together and you're in balance. Don't, the judgment at the minute is mainly on yourself, judging. But you judge yourself a lot. You've got to let go and give yourself love. We've all been hoodwinked. And we've all gone through stuff. Every single person. And some is similar to others and some is not. Some have been through more and some have not. But I believe that is karma. I just believe that's different things to do with different people. And I get this feeling that there's people out there, and if someone's not been through the hardest thing that they have, though everything's painful, pain is pain, pain is pain, it's no different. But if they think you've had less than them, they think they have an authority to say that they're this, that and the other. No, it doesn't work like that. People are learning and growing and letting go and sort of cleansing that pain or past lives or ancestral stuff, so when they come round again, it's like you're not having so much. That's how I sort of see it. So yeah, because they're starting to realise they are creators, so they create what they want in their life. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna enjoy the sun. I'll check your message, Kathy, if I can do it today or not, and I'll put my Instagram page up on here after this. And I'm going to go and get this done so I can get it to the post office. 17 always says, think mirror, oh so true. Yeah. And it, calls her daughters for it. Yeah. And all that's going on, with the 17. And people don't like that. They don't like hearing it, then don't watch, at the end of the day. But they can't stop what's coming. And that's that. Hi Lois, I'm going now. So thanks for coming in, and I'll see you later on tonight. Bye. Actually, no, I just felt like doing, because I do what I feel like doing a bit of light while I'm seeing as the sun is out. Let's see. Removing negativity from your aura is what's coming in, so because I've been having a lot of that lately. Light language again. Anara, ianawa tashitonura, ianawa tashituria, ishatania wata, shinura, ushuturia, anawata, shutu, iniwa, shunuria, anawa. Pulling any negative energy entities that may have attached to your aura. So you have a lighter filled day today. Remember to protect your energies. Ushunuria, anawa, ushuturia, anawa. Eino ushatini anawa. I'm going to zhuzh it up a bit and make it feel lighter. That's what I call it. We all do things differently and we do it in our own way. I just do it intuitively. Shunori anawata, shinora. O shunora, itua shanawa. E shunora ianawata. Shunoria anawa. Vicino tutto. Got 8-8 there. One more big blast. Shunura e anawata shututi anara inori ishutuna ishonoria ushutoria nawa ishutono ushutoria. So yeah, that's what I wanted to come in, so that's what I've put out. Feeling a lot of energy here. Ooh. How did that feel before I go? Ooh. Look at them. Oh, thanks. Goosebumps. Thank you as always. Good, thank you, thank you. So yeah, gonna go and soak up the vibes and get this done, or I'll never get to the post office. So I'll see you later. Bye.